everybody. Welcome to Carlsbad Caverns National Park.
We're here to explore this world-famous cave system.
So let's do stuff.
I'm Terra. That's Lucas. We're on a quest for new adventures and great food. Come along with us as we explore our incredible world. In southern New Mexico, deep in the earth, is a series of 119 caves known as Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Covering over 46,000 acres, most of it underground, it was established as a national park in 1930 and a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995. Carlsbad Caverns sees almost 450,000 visitors each year.
Well, we checked in for our cave tour and we're headed down to the natural entrance.
We just got a safety talk from the ranger. Basically, don't bring any food, don't touch anything. Protect yourself, protect the cave. We got about a 750-foot descent into the cave, which should be awesome. I've seen pictures, very much looking forward to it.
Don't mind our hair flying around. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour right now. We are certainly glad we're going underground.
Incredible. Alright, let's go check this out.
One of the most popular attractions in this park is the bat flight program. Between May and October, around sunset, thousands of bats fly out of the cavern and into the night sky. Because we were here in February, we didn't get to see it, but we can't wait to come back.
All right, we're subterranean. We just entered the natural entrance. There's a bunch of birds. I think are these swallows? I don't know what these are.
I don't know.
Just dancing around at the mouth of the cave.
From here, we have to keep things a little quieter. Apparently, if you talk at a normal volume, it travels up to a quarter mile, like it's right next to you. So they ask that you whisper in the cave.
Yeah, so we'll be doing some whispering. Lots of switchbacks. The good news is, going down the switchbacks is easy. You can go back up them if you like, but it's recommended, I think, or at least suggested that you take the elevator.
Everyone we've talked to has said that, yeah.
Ooh, it smells like...
A cave?
Kind of smells like poop.
Oh, it's the guano?
Yeah, I think it's the bird and bat guano. Oh, wow. Okay, it's getting dark.
Deep in the earth sit petroleum reserves, below a layer of limestone. Hydrogen sulfide began seeping up from the reserves and into the groundwater. Sulfuric acid formed, and that dramatically ate away at the limestone. Gypsum deposits are left behind by the chemical reaction, and as water continues to seep down from the surface through the limestone, minerals create and enhance formations in the caverns.
So we're just barely inside the entrance, and it's already markedly cooler. It dropped real quick. So we're a little further in, and you start hearing drips and drops, and there's water coming in, dripping from the ceiling, creating the stalactites? Yeah, I think so. It's stalactite ceiling, stalagmite ground?
Because they hang tight from the ceiling.
C and G, right? Something like that? Could be wrong. Put in the comments, tell me which one's right, which one's wrong. I think we're maybe halfway down and we're already seeing some just incredible formations. And this place is just massive. The scale is insane. I can only imagine what the first person who came down here and discovered this must have thought. Just, wow.
The cavern was first explored in 1898 by a teenager named Jim White with a homemade wire ladder. He personally named many of the features in the caverns.
The seemingly never-ending descent into the abyss continues. And it's just, like, it's hard to put into words just how big this place is. Filming is almost a futile effort. Like, I almost don't even want to video because can't possibly do it justice at all. And we're not even to the big room yet.
What we're looking at here is called iceberg rock, and the reason that the stalactites have an interesting angle to them is because this rock fell 513,000 years ago and the stalactites are intact. So cool.
Alright, I think we finally reached the end of the descent and we are either in or entering the big room. And it's enormous as well. Like, we're going to be down here another hour and a half, I think. It's very overwhelming. This whole experience is so overwhelming. It's incredible.
The biggest space here is over 4,000 feet long, 625 feet wide, and 255 feet high. Known as the Big Room, the space is also the largest underground chamber in North America and the 32nd largest in the world.
Looks like these two are like about to meet.
Guided tours are available for several different areas of the caves, as well as self-guided timed entry windows. Tours and entry are both very popular, so be sure to purchase them in advance.
There are so many incredible formations all throughout this cave, but down here in the big room, I don't even know what to film. Like, I could be down here for days. It's truly, truly amazing. big room is really, really big. But if you don't want to complete the entire thing, there is a shortcut. So you can cut the trip in about half, it looks like, and just go to the elevator. So, good to know. All right, well, we just finished up with the big room. Wow, as I'm sure I've said multiple times, very overwhelming.
Yep.
And we're down in the underground lunchroom where you can get some snacks. We got a vegetable juice.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take the elevator back up, hopefully. Fingers crossed, because the lights have been flickering off and on, and there's some discussion in the background about whether or not the elevator is going to work. So we might be hiking out of here.
No, well, apparently the wind is causing some power difficulties, so.
As you saw earlier, there's 60 to 100 mile per hour gusts up at the on the surface.
Yeah. The snack bar has a few things, just chips and cookies and pastries and things like that. And there's some souvenirs. It used to be a full-service lunchroom down here, and you can kind of see the remnants of that from the 60s when it was built.
They do ask that you consume all of your things that aren't water here in the lunchroom. Don't take them out into the cavern for obvious reasons. I don't know what else there is to say except for just it's incredible. I thought it was going to be a really big cave, and it's so much larger than I possibly envisioned.
So much more. Ooh, and the restrooms down here are very nice, very clean, and probably the coolest entrance to a restroom I've ever been to.
They're right next to the snack bar and the elevators. Yeah.
This cave
They
is...
did stop the elevators,
Oh, God.
but they're working now.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
He was saying we're on the backup generator right now.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably hop on.
So yeah.
So we should wait?
I would go.
Maybe sooner than
Okay,
later.
well,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
hop on.
Okay, hang on. Let's wrap this up.
This part is wheelchair accessible. You can take a wheelchair down to most of the cavern.
There are
so
some
that's pretty
sections that were not wheelchair accessible, but it seemed like a large portion of it was.
cool. Just mind-blowingly beautiful. Very, very cool. And literally cool, too.
But yeah, something to keep in mind, it is literally cool down here. You might want to bring a jacket. I've been in a t-shirt all day. I brought a jacket, never needed to put it on. Your mileage may vary on that.
It's about 50.
But that about wraps things up for us here at Carlsbad Caverns National Park, barring a hike out.
If you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe. It really helps us out.
And give us a thumbs up down below. We really appreciate that as well. And thank you so much.
We'll see you in the next one.
She's got that line apparently.
I do.
All right. Cave people out.